not to let you in.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome me back as well, because I haven't filmed or posted or done anything YouTube adjacent in the past 2 weeks because I have been having finals. And so it's now currently my spring break, and I'm just gonna do kind of a catch-up talk, put on makeup. I'm gonna film a bit tonight, and so I just want to have a catch-up, talk about what I'm gonna do over my break. Me and my roommate have these cute wine glasses. Right now I have iced coffee in it. But yeah, I'm just putting on some makeup and we're just gonna have a chat. And my hair is not cute, but that's okay. So let's get into it. So the first thing I'm gonna do is moisturizer, because obviously my mirror is over here. So I don't know where we should start. I probably should have made like a list of things I wanted to talk about. So I've been gone for 2 weeks after being like relatively consistent. So I'm definitely going to get back to being relatively consistent within the next few, like this week hopefully. There's some issues with the Wi-Fi because I'm staying at the school over break, and apparently they don't like having like all of the Wi-Fi over break because nobody's on campus essentially, except for like the 5 of us who live far away. And even like one of my roommates lives in Washington, and she went home even though the coronavirus. I live in California, and I was already planning on not really going home because I'm doing stuff over the break, but I definitely would not have gone back now because I don't have a great immune system, and so if I get sick, that would not be good. Obviously, that's true for a lot of people, but because of my compromised immune system, it would be worse than like the average 18-year-old getting it, because for the most part, the younger generations are more going to be carriers, it seems, than actual victims of the disease. I'm not a medical scientist. I'm just stating what I have gathered from listening to a lot of scientists talk to it. I go to a STEM school. We have been talking about it. If you go into our cafeteria, you hear things like, we don't have enough statistics yet. There's not enough data being shown. Sorry, I just got a call. I don't think it was from anyone important. And so yeah, that's been a big topic when people are stressing over finals. I just put on my optical illusion primer, which it's starting to kind of separate at the bottom, which I'm a little bit worried about. But I am kind of starting to use it up. Like, I've used a good amount of it up, I think. So I'm just gonna keep going, keep using it up, and then if it really starts to get bad by like the end, I'll probably include it in my project pan and start using it more. I am doing my face first, not for any particular reason, but yeah. I just realized I don't have my highlighter, so let me go get that and I will be right back. Okay, so back with the highlighter. I think we were talking about me not going home and me being here, so yes, that is. So yeah, I'm at school. The Wi-Fi is a little bit mixed up, and so I don't know if I'll actually be posting the week that I'm filming this. I will try to. I might just go, there's like a coffee shop down the street. I can grab a coffee, sit there, get a couple videos uploaded. I have to edit some videos. I have nothing like ready to go up right now. So before you see this video, you'll probably see I have an anti-haul, I have a makeup inventory, I have a few other things, so I just put a little bit of highlight and a little bit of foundation. Yeah. I'm trying to think what else I have to post before I post this. I'll probably post this before I do my project pan update. Maybe not. That's what I'll be filming right after this. It's kind of going to be like I've already gone into March, so it'll be like a midway through March update. It's not midway through March, it's only like the 10th today, but still, I've been using products and I've been keeping track of them because I'm not trying to just freeze my Project Pan because I haven't been able to film and upload it, because I think that would be kind of silly. And so I'm not. Yes. Okay, so what have I been up to? Where have I been? I have been having finals and a career fair and job applications and job interviews for the summer. I just landed a job actually for the summer. I'm really excited about it. I'm not sure if I'm gonna take it. I most likely will. It's just like, it wasn't the safety job. Like, the safety job was coffee shop, which makes me realize that I left my coffee over there. So I will grab that in a second. However, yeah, it was definitely like not like I was like, oh, well, I'm gonna get that job, so I'm just like applying for the sake of applying. But it was something where it's not like the job that I want exactly. Like, it's a job that I would love to have, and I'm really excited that I'm going to be able to do it this summer. But there was like one other job that I applied to that would be like the job to get. They don't really take freshmen, which is like why I'm assuming that I'm not gonna get that job. I get a week to decide on the job that I was given this morning, and I will most likely accept it, because it's a good job and I should just be excited about the fact that I even get a job. But yeah, I'm just trying to be real. I'm trying to be open and honest, because I know that tech, and especially like tech college students, it's a lot for us. It's a lot for everyone. I mean, even non-tech majors. But yeah, I'm really happy that I got a job. I'm really excited. I know a lot of kids in my area are still looking. And I mean, honestly, if you're somebody who is still looking for internships, keep looking until April, because it's silliness not to, you know? Like, it's silliness not to. I'm trying to think of what else I should say about that before we move on. But yeah, if I took that job, I'd definitely be able to keep this up all summer. I could network a lot. It'd be at home. I'd be living at home, versus the job that's like the end-all be-all job for me would be I'd be staying at the apartment that I'll be staying at for university, and then like commuting in to the bigger city near where I go to school, versus staying at home. So I'd definitely be able to film. I'd definitely be able to film, like the content I'll film will essentially be very different. Obviously, no matter where I am, makeup and stuff like this will be plenty. But I'm gonna have a whole series decorating my dorm room, or not my dorm room, my apartment. I'm gonna do like a whole like cleaning my dorm room, talk about my closet in my dorm room, talk about my desk and my bed and my little kitchenette that I have. I have like my French press and my kettle and a drawer that I put a lot of food in, and then I have like a box that's like next to my desk that has food in it, because I just have a lot of food. So yeah, excuse me, I'm gonna try to have a whole series where I talk about that kind of stuff, because I do think that a lot of potential college students or people like high schoolers that are going to be college students want to see stuff like that. That was my highlighter. I'm still using the Elate samples, so hopefully we'll finish those off soon, but not yet. Okay, I'm gonna go in with my actual highlight. I mean, it's the same highlight as before, but I'm actually gonna use it as highlight instead of making my foundation more dewy. But yeah, so yeah, if I go home for the summer, it'll be probably more cooking content, more clothing content. I will be going to Fiji with my family, and so that will be some fun. It'll be like, I'll have like a couple of vlogs in Fiji. I'll have like a packing video. I'll probably like do a travel with me vlog, like eco-friendly and like minimalist ways of traveling and packing. I'll probably do like a vacation haul just because I don't really have very much clothing. I feel like that's not grammatically correct. I don't have that much clothing that I can wear anywhere hot and sunny, mostly just because of my weight fluctuating so much the last 2 years, and me getting rid of a lot of clothing. And so I don't really know what I own that fits me, especially back at home. And here at school, I basically only have winter clothes, except for a few dresses and like 2 pairs of shorts, which honestly like will most likely be what I take with me. But I might thrift or buy some sustainable clothing. I know I need a sustainable bikini, so those are things that I'm definitely going to be looking at this summer if I'm going to Fiji. And like the reason why I'd be going to Fiji for the one job is just it's a more flexible schedule. I can take 2 weeks off, versus if I'm over here working at this like research lab, it's a full summer internship, and I would be doing like a long standing project, and so I couldn't just say, oh, I'm gonna duck out to my partners for 2 weeks, which wouldn't be fair to them. And honestly, if I had to choose between doing like the other more low-key job and this like research internship, I would choose the research internship. I care much more about my education than like going on a trip. But it is nice that because I am not doing something like really, really amazing and cool, that I do get to go on a really fun and cool trip. I'm using my Tarte concealer, what is this? Amazonian waterproof clay Park Avenue Princess concealer, contour, and bronzer. But yeah, so that's something that's happening. That I'm like so excited. No matter what I end up doing this summer, there'll be so much really fun content for you guys. There'll be just so much fun for me as a person, which I care about because I like having fun, and I will have fun whether I'm doing research in a lab or whether I am doing my other job and traveling. Yeah, but if I do like home stuff, I'll probably redecorate my room. So either way, you guys are probably gonna get like decorating my room and new decor and plants content. You honestly will get twofold if I go home, so you might root for me to go home because then you also get like Fiji content. But yeah, really, either way, I have like a lot of really fun stuff planned for the winter, and I'm really excited to see how this all goes. And then I think I was talking before I went to go get my highlighter about just like staying consistent right now. So I have 1 term of school left. It's 7 weeks. I will be done the like first full week of May. And from then on, I think I'm gonna do a lot more content. I don't know exactly what my consistency will be during the summer, but I know it's gonna be very frequent. I'm gonna work really hard to have a lot of videos, do a lot of work on this channel this summer. Because either way, the job I will be working is 9 to 5. The internship I'm taking is 9 to 5. Oh my gosh, I never noticed that. But this has like a, I don't know, it has like a kind of a tropical smell. I don't know if it means to or it just does, but it smells like it. At first I just thought like that smell was coming from somewhere, but I think it's this. That's cool. I'm a fan. It's kind of like the butter bronzer from Physicians Formula that we cannot talk about anymore because she's no longer cruelty free. Which I have not been here while that's been talked about. I have never actually tried anything from Physicians Formula, and I really, really wanted to get like one of their blushes or the bronzer, butter bronzer. And now I can't, and I'm sad about it. But I'll live. Because I'd rather live than support that kind of company. Okay, bronzing's done, highlight's done. I'm gonna go in with my powder. Look how close to being done with it I am. I'm so excited. I just feel like repressing it just does not make sense. Maybe it's because I'm lazy, but I also just think it's because like I think it'll just fall to pieces if I try to repress it, and that would defeat the whole purpose of like trying to use it up. So I'm not going to. But yeah, so I'm going to be significantly more consistent. I'm going to film a lot this week. I have my dorm room to myself. I am hanging out with people basically every single day, but like this is the nighttime. It's not like super late, but it is like a night time, and so I can film and do a lot of more content creation right now than I can during the day. At least for YouTube, I try to get a lot of my content for Instagram during the day. But yeah, okay, that was my face. Now we're gonna do my eyes. I forgot what my point was. More primer, just putting it on my eyelids. I think my hope is that in terms of being consistent in the next few weeks as I head into this new term, I'll get enough content over this break that I will be able to, I'm going in with Hotspot. I'll get enough content this break that I will be able to like focus on school for like a week before I have to like start filming with you guys again. I can figure out my roommate's schedules, I can figure out my schedule, and figure out when the best filming times are, because I always try to film when they're not in the room as to not bother them or make them accidentally be on camera, because I want to respect their wishes. Obviously it'll be much easier next year when I have my own room, and so I won't have to be sharing it with other people. This is caution, and so I won't have to worry about like getting them in the background, because that's one of my biggest worries. Is I think if you've watched my videos, right now I'm not filming where I normally do, which is like at my desk, but when I film the videos at my desk, you can see my roommate's desk behind me. I'm always like a little bit concerned about just like showing off her desk like that, because that's not cool. But so I definitely like don't want to get them in the pictures without them that's being something that they want. I'm gonna use my little Maybelline chocolate 40Q designer chocolate. I'm trying to hit pan in the lid shade right now, and so I'm just gonna go in with that as part of my little base thing. That's honestly like Hotspot, and then this has been a lot of my looks this month. And like throughout the month of February, I am a little sneak peek letting you know in terms of both my Project Pan and my Pan That palette. I did not do well. I did not hit goals. It was very sad, and I feel very pathetic about it. I did, okay, like with my Project Pan, I finished a lot of stuff, but on like the stuff I didn't finish, I did not hit my goals, and that made me really sad. Because like obviously for most of the products, my goals are like the small things I'm trying to hit within the month to just kind of get to the goal of like finishing it or hitting pan later on. Okay, so now I'm using Juicy, which is a light pink from this palette. And so it's just kind of disappointing when I don't hit the milestone, because it's not even like the milestone is the goal. The milestone is the smaller goal that I want to hit to like keep me motivated. And so when you think about it like that, I can't even hit like the smaller goal. It's just like really sad. But I'll live. It's not the end of the world. Yeah, I mean, what else can I say? It's not the end of the world. I think I'm just gonna go with something really simple. With I have Juicy, and then I think I'm gonna just use one of these two. Sorry, I'm just kind of seeing which one I would look nicer with. I was gonna do Young Love, but I think I'm gonna go with Turn On. I just think it'll look nicer with Turn On. And the sky's going down, and so I want to finish this look off. But yeah, so I took my finals. I think those went pretty well. And a lot of content will be more like this for the next week or two. I mean, not like this, like non-planned sitting down just talking videos, but just like more constant and actually going up. I'm trying to get a good amount of stuff done this week, and so I really want to feel good about that. So I'm just lining with Privacy to darken up the look. Okay, that's good. I feel good about that. And now I'm going to brush my eyebrows for a second. But yeah, so point being is there will definitely be more content coming to you in the next week or two, so stick around. You should be excited about that. I'm excited. I'm gonna do some like new things that I've never done before. I'm also gonna do like lots of old things, continue series. Like I'll finally get my Project Pan and Pan That Palette updates going, which is exciting for me. I don't think I brought my fake eyelashes with me to like this place that I'm filming on the floor right now, which is fun. I enjoy it. So I'm just gonna use mascara. It's the BWC Full Volume Mascara. It's the one I've been using. I just really love this brush. I think it's like a really nice and fluffy brush, and I think it leaves a nice effect. I don't know if the mascara is like all that great, but I think it makes my eyes look really well, whether it's just the brush or it's also the mascara. I like this brush a lot better than the brush I just used to brush my eyebrows is the Tarte Lights Caramel Splashes, and that used to be like my end all be all. And I mean, just like this brush alone makes me like it better than that mascara. I'm definitely going to keep this brush when I finish this mascara, which I'm pretty close to being done with, which would make sense because it's about 3 months into the year, which is when I opened it. So, cheers. My drink of the day is an iced coffee because why not? Okay, but now it is fully dark, so that's fun. I think at some point I'm gonna do some sort of Q&A, maybe once I finalize my summer plans, just talking about my first year in college, my summer plans as somebody who like just did a freshman year. I just realized I didn't put on any lipstick. I think I'm gonna do, what am I gonna do? I think I'm gonna do a balm. I'm gonna do my Patty DeBrof balm, which is just like glittery and pink. I might change this to a gloss later, but my lips are just very chapped, so I was thinking a balm would be nice. But yeah, so I might do a Q&A, so if you have any questions for that, you should leave them down below, but also follow me on Instagram at paytonadean, because I will most likely put like a little question up being like, ask about my first year, ask about my experience as a first year college student in the STEM field. Ooh.
You're too scared to spell.